Hi, it's Christian here. Welcome to another fly tying tutorial. Today I'm gonna tie this one. Go. It's a light grey colored GUMMITYVEN new version, which I tied the other day, which I think looks nice. So that ended up in this little tutorial I'm gonna show you now. So very easy to tie actually, and translucent, and got a lot of movement going on in the back here. So I've tied it in other colors as well. The olive one has worked very well, so why not this one as well? The materials for this one are, there are quite a few materials to be honest, but here we go. The hook is the light stinger from Ahrex, size 6. Some UV resin from Raidzap to secure the eyes and the legs. Thread is a powerthread, white powerthread. This is one is from Veevus. And then of course the legs, these are Easyshrimpeyes and eyes from Easyshrimpeyes in small black ones and clear ones. And some beet root, midge flesh, a little bit of this. And I've got some very nice rubberlegs here in a black color. A little bit of marking on them, and then some semi-seal for this one. I chose the Smolt belly and the spot prawn dubbing for this pattern, and for mouth parts of the shrimp, a little bit of partridge, and the hackle is a Krogh, a white from whiting in grizzly. And that's about it. That ends up in a little shrimpy here. So let's tie it. Here we go. Here we go. This is the one we are aiming for. A GUMMITYVEN in a grey-white version. And the hook I chose for this one was the Ahrex light stinger in size 6, and the thread here is the white powerthread from Veevus, which is splendid, I think. First of all, I'm going to start with taking a bit of finding a small feather, and I took a small partridge feather, prepared it in advance, and that's going to be mouth parts in a second. Then it's time for the semi-seal, and it's going to be the orange spot prawn, it's called, which is yeah, it's a really nice one. This color, got some UV resin, like some UV fluorescent stuff going on, and yeah, just a nice color. I'm gonna start by making a little bit of that down here towards the end. Like that. And then I'm done with that. I'm gonna take a bit more and Put that on my thread as well. Give it a few more wraps. Then it's time for the Easyshrimpeyes, these ones. And these comes in a mold like this. And if I wanted to really go all in, I could take my Sharpie pen and color some of the joints on these legs, or yeah, just put other markings on the legs if I wanted to. Looks nice. Doesn't matter much, to be honest, for the sea trouts, I think. But yeah, if you have time for it and in that mood, it looks nice. Then I'm just gonna cut off this thingy. Don't want to be using that. And then I'm gonna tie this in right here, where I ended my orange spot prawn semi-sealed up, and try to go slow here so it doesn't go. If you put too much tension on your thread, then the legs are going to go to the side. So just go slow and not too much tension at the beginning. Then you can always tighten it afterwards when you're satisfied, and I'm satisfied now with how they are looking. Then, as a bit new to this pattern because I tweaked it a little bit, I'm gonna take some of the other dubbing I'm gonna use. This is called the Smolt belly, also from Semi-Seal. Just a little bit, and I'm gonna take a little bunch here and align the fibers by pulling them apart and laying on top, pulling apart and laying on top. And then I'm going to take a very small bunch, half of what I just showed you, and lay them here, in on top of the legs. Just tie that in. Make sure it's right on top. And then we're going to tie in this part, at least some of it. I'm trying to keep it a bit flat, this area, or even, so that the eyes I'm going to attach now are not going to be placed on something that's not even. And also the semi-seal I just tied in is going to help shape the rest of the fly. Then I'm going to go back up, all the way up, and then it's time for the Easyshrimpeyes, the small ones, the extra small ones in black, the favorite, absolute favorite, awesome eyes. And take a set of eyes here, these ones. I have the riffled side of the plastic down here to point upwards, and then I'm gonna place the eyes so that the eyes almost aligns with the second last set of legs here, the joints of the legs here, and tied in. Boom. If you're wondering if this is how it's gonna ride in the water, I've tried these before. This pattern, not in this color, but I can assure you it rides very nicely in the water. It looks very nice and works. It works as well. Most importantly, it works. Then I'm gonna take some of my rubber legs here. Some I got these ones. I like these ones, but got some cool markings on them. I don't know. Any marking, any rubber legs would do, I reckon. But I got these. These are kind of subtle, but also with a bit of markings going on. It looks nice. So I'm gonna take my legs here, double them, and place them on top of the fly, in between the eyes, and I'm gonna make them fairly long. I can always cut them. Then I'm gonna go straight to the next material, which is this one. It's called the midge crystal flash. This is the beetroot color. I'm gonna take 2 of these. These are, I like these ones, to be honest. They're kind of not too flashy, but they come in all kinds of nice colors, so I can recommend these ones. There we go. I'm gonna take my orange greenish beetroot colored flash straws here and also place them on top of the fly, in between the eyes. See, it's going fast. Then I'm gonna take some Raidzap, and this is just to secure the eyes and the legs. It's not my. I haven't seen them to lose the legs or the eyes or anything, but just to secure it even more. And this one, the Raidzap thin one, is really good for soaking into the material and making sure it stays. I'm just gonna give it a few drops of this stuff. With that secured, I'm gonna head over to some feathers. This is the whiting, Krogh de Lion. This one in grizzly. And I have chosen a very big feather, taking off all the fluffy shit. And when I hold it towards me with the blank side towards me, I'm gonna pull all these feathers off and keep them. I'm gonna do that now. Then I cut off the ends of this little bunch of fibers I got here, and these are gonna be also in between the eyes. And I'm gonna try to make them as long as I can, also to get the right shape. See, like this. And when I'm satisfied, maybe even a little bit further, I'm gonna tie it in, just a few wraps. And then I'm gonna push it with my thumb, spread it out a little bit, and then tie it in thoroughly. See? Just tie in this stuff. Going back up. That is not going anywhere. Then it's time to take the rest of the feather from before, and I was just going to show you a little trick. First of all, I'm going to shorten the stem here. like this. But I'm also gonna take a set of tweezers or something, maybe some pliers. I got some tweezers. I'm just gonna flatten the stem of the. Give it a good push here. There we go. So I'm gonna tie this in over here on the side of my fly. Make sure it is not gonna go anywhere. There we go. And I usually give it a drop as well of the Raidzap. With the stem secured with some Raidzap, I'm gonna take some more of my Smolt belly. Some of my semi-seal Smolt belly. Take a bunch, and I'm gonna start from up here, from the eye, with a thin layer of resin. Of topping, of course. These are so long it's almost spray-like, so it's really nice, in my opinion. Well, first of all, one loose wrap here, around, and then I start going forward while trying to pull a bit backwards with my fibers so they don't go everywhere. Good trick actually is to just comb out some of the dubbing. That's a mistake. Never mind, get the picture. I'm just gonna go forward nice and slow. The same distance between each time I go around, and then yeah, you decide how many times you wanna go around the hook. And we get up here in the front. I'm just gonna end it. It looks a freaking mess right now, but I'll clean it up in a sec. Pull all this backwards and really make sure it doesn't go anywhere. That's a good part with this thread. Really strong one, but it's not as thin as the GSP thread, which has a tendency to cut through materials. It can do it. This one is a little bit thicker, but also very strong. So yeah, it's really nice. And I'm just gonna finish. And, get rid of this. Then I'm gonna take my brush and then really brush it. moist my finger a bit, and then you have quite an idea how it's gonna look. I'm just gonna shorten my rubber legs a little bit. Don't want them too long. Boink. And go. And then we're just gonna take a bit of Raidzap to make sure the knot up here in the front is not gonna go anywhere. And the thin one is good for that as well. And there you have a light gray version of the gummy tube, which I can assure you is a good pattern. This one is translucent and got a lot of movement going on, which in my opinion is a good combo for fishing for sea trout. Hope you like this little tutorial, and will like and follow and subscribe even for more tutorials. I will see you next time. Bye bye.